Om Benza Sato Hom. 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 Om Benza Sato Samaya. Manobanoya. Benza Sato Tenaba. Tita me pao, sudu kaya me pao, supu kaya me pao, anurato me pao. Sawa siti mendaya sa sawa kama sutsa me cetan shiriyan guru hum. Ha 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 ho! Bangae Sarvata Tagata Benzama Mimenza Benzabawa Mahasa. Trashdelay, brothers, sisters, yogi, yoginis, thanks for your time. And it's join the Shambhala Healing Garden, which this channel we call. Shambhala is a belief and it's the future, which is like a today's time. It's all this chaos situation, all this angry, frustrated. All this is a reflection from one's internal. So Shambhala is a belief in that kind of times, and the quality of a warrior, and the quality of the practitioner, and the quality of teachings, and make oneself better, and become the example to the others. So that called the Shambhala. And the healing. Healing is, we all need healing. Our body, our mind. The best healing is a surrender. Not not surrender to one's ego, and one's definitely not surrender to the evil outside. It's a surrender to the truth and the surrender to the heart and the essence. So beginners, we don't really know how to achieve the stage of the quality of Shambhala warrior and living and our life. So that's why we need a place, we need a channel, we need and a space and time, and have a place for us to generate and practice and raising. So that's what we call the garden, Shambhala healing garden. Eventually, your internal garden, internal Shambhala and healing is complete. Then your existing itself is become the example for the people who living with you. This era of the Kali Yuga, Shambhala warrior quality is very important to have. Shambhala warrior is they're living, they're spiritual warriors. Through the practice, their body is become the rainbow body. Rainbow means to purify and to transform your five sense into the five different and the color. You don't need to listen any word at this stage. You just try if you can sit in this posture, full lotus. If not, you can just sit in the chair, lie down in the bed, and lie on the floor. Be comfortable. Be relaxed. Try your best to make your body relax. Shambhala warrior is come from the heart practice. You're not coming just kind of empowerment, which convention empowerment, symbolic empowerment. You visualize you become Shambhala warrior. Doesn't mean you really become Shambhala warriors. Doesn't mean you're facing with the challenge. You're just regular human beings coming, sense coming. Beautiful human life. That's why Shambhala warrior should become the example of a living life that begin with your physical health. That's why Shambhala breathing is very important. Shambhala breathe, Shambhala healing. Your body is truthful. Body language is more reliable than your word. Anti-promise. Word is changing so fast. Good or bad and happening every day in our life. Good thought and bad thought is one after another. Thought after thought, and worry after worry, thinking after thinking. So that's why Shambhala healing, the Shambhala warriors, one quality is cut all this diluting and maya and directly point to the essence. Another word means cut all this bullshit. Just feel your heart. What do you feel? Your heart never feel yourself. Your heart always feel for the conditions. Your heart is always, your mind is never be with yourself. Always be with something, be with someone. Oh, the year after year of practice comes with the real situation and the real facing with the challenge. And we realize we don't have love, we don't have tolerance, and we don't have compassion, and we definitely don't have forgiveness. All this comes with when you have the warrior, like a Shambhala quality. Then you can truly forgive. Then you can happily give. And you're happily to help. And you're happily to transform oneself and others. Simply, very, very important, and have a belief, brothers, sisters, yoginis. These days we're losing, and that's why this is the moment of awakening of belief century. No matter what faith you are, you believe Jesus Christ, and you believe Buddhist, or you believe Hindu, Judaism, whatever you believe. Believe sincerely, believe to your Creator and your Lord, to your Buddha nature, sincerely. Not sincerely thinking after thinking, it's sincerely put yourself into the practice. Sitting full lotus is very, very important. Lord Buddha, 6 years under the Bodhi tree, and 2 days Bihar state in the Buddha Gaya, the Bodhi tree. It's a miracle place. Buddha sitting there like a full lotus 6 years. That full lotus is very, very important, especially for this kind of chaos time, because our breath is go extremely right and left, our thought. And the prana practice and the essence of prana, the goal, is make your prana into the central channel, no longer, raining and chasing with something always. That's why breathing in, breathing out with the full lotus itself is such blessed. Beginners, you must try your breathing harder, and breathing deep, and breathing long. Then eventually you can become less, making strong. You can be gentle. You can eventually become silent breath. But before you reach into the solid meditation and the solid pranayama practice, it's very important to stretch your prana. Like when you do any exercise, you need to warm up. You need to stretch your tendon, your muscle. Then you won't injure yourself. Similarly, pranayama, you have to protect yourself. Best way to protection and protect your body is maintain your body relaxed. More your body is relaxed, more deep prana you will take it into. The word of belief, believing first. Believing means be life. It's very important. That means we're not life, we're dying. We're not in the present. Our mind, our heart, our thought is always in the past or either future. Without the future and the past, we don't know how to think. That is a sick. That is the problem. That is the root. It doesn't mean you forget past. Doesn't mean you no hope pursue in the future. But you don't chasing after the diluting and chasing after something no exist. You can just be in the present to experience the past and bring the future and within. That's why present is powerful. Be in present. Be in life. Be in live and believer. No matter what belief is very, very important, especially practice and prana. Because when your practice goes deep, a lot of obstacles, a lot of things we're facing, it's impossible to your knowledge and based on your common sense cannot solve many things. It's beyond, way beyond our ability and or comprehensible to solve. That's why we're panic. We're depressed because we don't have a believer. We don't have a faith, spiritual faith, and the believer. Once you truly have a spiritual belief, and this kind of circumstances, you see the golden light. It comes with the darkness, just like in the dark of this, when the sun is rising behind the cloud and coming rising. But the cloud is never block the sun. Impossible to block the sun. Cloud block you to see the sun, but never and impossible to block the sun. Similarly, the belief is like a sun. Faith and the belief is the salvation, is the great gift we can have. Every time before you practice, you believe, you pray, you send your gratitude, you send your appreciation to if you are Jesus Christ, you can pray for the Lord of Jesus, Mother Mary, Catholic, whatever. And the Buddhist, we are Buddha. So whatever you call, there's something you believe is more capable than you. You believe that belief is more powerful than you and more capable than you. The one you can fully trust, because that one can fully fulfill all your incomplete part of your journey. That is a belief. Belief is a shortcut. Shortcut directly take you, just like take an airplane. So fast you get to your destiny. So the breath is cleansing our past and the pain we carry with. And the breath is purifying the much greedy and the much and unnecessary grasping, attachment and grasp for something not happened yet, and forget and enjoy and be the peasant. With the peasant we pray for oneself and others. And this way you can pray, say, please help me making my breath go into my central channel. Let me see the Lord. Let me see the Buddha nature. Let me see myself. That's a beautiful way of practicing. Very, very powerful too. You don't just sitting, relax. You're breathing in again. Take it all the blessings. Purify all the obstacles, delusions, angers, hatred, and fears, ignorance. In, out, in, out. Just like that. Follow me, brothers, sisters. Relax yourself. Your breath in. If you're angry, if you're fearful, do this. This is cleansing your right channel, right breath. If the blocked more, you become more fearful. And the more fearful, then you become more angry. Then you very easily damage yourself, your family, your loved ones. Anger is a very worst enemy and the worst poison. But it's good news is we can cleanse in that anger. Prana, with the blessing, with the belief, with the practice, comes together. If our breath is open, you suddenly feel love yourself so much. Because your body is totally through this prana rising, the chakra. Your whole body is feels so open. And every single cell of your body, every single cell of your body cell is breathing. It's no longer your nose, no longer your respiratory system. That's the beautiful way of feel the all connection, dependent origination. Everything comes with breath. Everything rising when the wind is gone. Everything is be purified through the wind. Once wind stop, everything die. Long yu me ba, long yu me ba, long wind, prana, bar is a resin, it's burning, it's shaking, moving, prana, rising. Me is a fire of light. Bara, me bara means the flame of the fire. Wisdom fire is a purify all this struggle and angry and hatred. All this emotion is suddenly dissolve back into the space. Brothers, sisters, please, please always remember, you don't need to follow any particular one, like definitely not, I ask you to follow me, no. But give inspiration, may exist, may present, and may appear, and I care with the benefit through my, just with you this half, almost between hours practice. You see my energy change, you see my body change, my body become more lighter after this practice. My body become more in the present. With this present, I feel so much joy, and I feel so much gratitude. Let the peace in the earth, let the love into everyone's heart. Let myself become the example of a living teaching. Guru Yesu Om Tari Tuta Tori Mama Yo Poni Jana Pore Guru Yesu Om Tari Tuta Tori Mama Yo Poni Jana Pore Guru Yesu Sashi Peji Joshi Mendo Riro Nishi Ninda Jempade Sanje Shindu Mede Pewai Dugwe Nanda Shina Jebur Shu Edang Guru Rana Mendra Nakanaya Daya Jezen Lami Kutsero Dinji Nangar Trune Chuju Jebo Losan Tembe Drume Sason Jedwe Mise Tata Danger Chi Kauri Rai Kuri Shinkandi Pindon Dewa Mari Joyene Cherezen Tenzen Jasui Shabe Seti Bodo Danger Chi Pray, send to all the brother, sister, yogini, and who living with the belief, one who living with the faith. Be blessed. Stay with the belief. Then you'll see the beautiful shining, golden, and the time and the golden age. Then you're truly Shambhala warriors. This is today's teaching. I want to share with during the prana practice, the period of time. I feel so grateful to share those teaching, those messages, those practices help me a lot. And my life I went through like anyone else. We're all facing with a lot of obstacles this lifetime. Everything you fear for that comes. Then how you react, or you just depressed, completely become lost the faith with the society, lost the faith with yourself, lost the belief in humanity. That's a disaster. That's what I believe. Don't complain. Don't complain. Don't do it wrong. Always always believers believe will leading you to the wrong good action, not harm actions. All this body we have a pain, and especially full measure suffering, the suffering of birth, and the suffering of old age, and the suffering of sickness, and the suffering of die. This is the full stage and the suffering of a human life. Because of this full stage, we give us opportunity to become enlightened. Drastically. Today this mantra, today is a Dakini day, so that's why we recite a Tara mantra. Ontare tutare ture so, 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 ontare tutare ture so. Ondare do dare dure so 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 ondare do dare dure ondare do dare dure so 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 jaya ma che go che ra da ko da ko che che da shin gang da che 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 sam mo che ra wa de ra ko na da sam jo Chula denje suwa da bi dui da san gong da ni bi sa chu da nian da yu bo da zai shi wo da chu da zha shi bi bo zi du su. Dashidale, brothers, sisters, keep a breath, keep a practice and the breathing. Breathing is a very deep exercise. And all the other exercise we do is pretty much like you're pushing from outside to inside. But the breath is like from the inside that you push out. It's like called a detox, deep toxic, take out. It's such a great and a way to living your life with a healthy and happy that you can easily overcome the situation, the circumstances you're living with. Always be live and be life. Dashidale. Sarvam Mangalam. This picture I always like it. You see that? But that's just Dashidale.